Thank you, Ella, for this opportunity for me to be able to share my message with you and for the audience as well. My name is Vanessa Canteberry, and I am the founder of Inspired by Vanessa. Today, I want to be able to talk about the power of yes and how I was able to come up with this title of yes is because so often we as women, we don't give ourselves the permission for yes to exist in our own life. We will rather be yes for our children, yes for our family, yes for our jobs, yes for our friends. But what about yes for ourselves? And so when I decided to be able to step into the journey of being an entrepreneur, Inspired by Vanessa was born. Inspired by Vanessa came into existence after I was laid off my job in 2011 with 20 years experience in administrative field. But for some reason, I wasn't able to find a job for 2 years. And so with me being a single mom of 3, I found myself in a place where I had no clue what direction I need to go in, because majority are taught to get you a job and go to school. Well, here I am with 3 teenagers. I still have to be able to pay my bills. And so now when I fast forward, I look back and I say the corporate world closed for a reason. It closed because my time was up serving other people as far as a job-wise. It's now for me to go to the next level in my life, but I need to be able to make a decision and accept and embrace this purpose that I have. And so I did. I gave myself the power of yes. And that's how Inspired by Vanessa was born. It means empowerment that speaks to your soul. And because I'm always empowering other people, encouraging other people, pouring into other people, it only seems fitting to be able to inspire more around the world. And so here I am to be able to inspire more and more people, especially women, to be able to understand just because you have children, just because you are married, just because you have a social life, just because you are working a job, you still need to be able to put yes for yourself first. And so this is how everything was birthed. And so now, sometimes when I think about the various things that's taken place in my life and in my business, I thank myself big time. But more importantly, I thank the man above for pouring into me all of those years of what I knew was within me. But now I'm able to go to that next level as being a businesswoman. Something that I always dreamed of, but now it's a reality. And so more women need to understand you don't no longer need to put yourself on the burner. You are strong in your own right. And so with that being said, you need permission from anybody to be able to say yes on your behalf. So here I am, Vanessa Canteberry out of Chicago, Illinois, who was born in poverty, raised by a single mother, the 3rd child. And so I've experienced a lot in my life, a whole lot in my life where it was so much toxic in my upbringing. And one of the things that I was determined to do was to be able to break that cycle and not have my children experience those same things that left me broken on so many levels. And so here I am to be able to just share my message, because my mess of a message means a lot to other people, because I had to be able to go through those things so I could be able to encourage others that they are not alone in their journey. And here I am to be able to constantly be consistent to empower and uplift others. So have you ever thought about a journey you wanted to go on, a vision that you have, but for some reason you feel that you cannot move forward? Do you feel that it's too late for you? Or maybe You find yourself not having the support that you thought you would have because you've shared your vision with someone who really don't understand your vision. Well, I'm here to tell you that everybody's not going to understand your vision, support your vision, and push you to move forward to make that vision reality. Sometimes you need to be able to separate yourself, not just saying you don't love them, but separate yourself in order for you to be elevated. Because you sharing your vision with somebody else, it was given to you. Remember, the vision that you have was already provisioned on your behalf. So everybody, again, will not understand your vision because everybody's vision is totally different. Think about it. Are you truly, truly ready to give yourself the power of yes? To truly understand that you deserve nothing but the best? To truly know that your worth goes beyond a classroom, beyond a job, beyond being a mom? Think about it. Why do you have to constantly put yourself on a back burner and wait? Or, better yet, sit on your vision? You no longer have to do that. More and more women are taking back their power. They no longer are allowing for somebody else to tell them that their worth is less than a man who is working in that same field, but are getting underpaid time and time again. Think about it again. When you are with your children, you're cooking, cleaning, doing homework, taking care of the sick kids, running errands, go to work, and do it all over again 5 days out of a week. But then again, the weekends are really not a weekend because our job is never done. You are strong. You are powerful. You have something that so many people, they have, that you have. I'm here to tell you, give yourself the power of yes. And the reason why I speak about this is because that was me. Being a single mom, not really having that family support, my children depended on me for everything. Everything. I couldn't call on somebody else to be able to say, can you help me do X? Or maybe even Y. I had to figure it all out. And figuring it all out means I had to do what I needed to do, and I kept putting myself on the back burner, knowing that I have a vision that I would love to see a reality. However, my kids, there's no way. I had excuse-itis. That's not possible. I was self-sabotaging my worst, and I want you to not do the same things I did. I delayed, but also remember, a delay does not mean a deny. Just because somebody told you no does not mean that's a final. It just means next opportunity. So, again, are you willing to give yourself the power of yes? You are worth yes. So, as I empower other people around the world, I want them to go to the next level. I'm pushing them. I'm challenging them. I'm encouraging them. And most importantly, I'm celebrating their success because I know what it feels like to be alone. Not only being alone and just raising my children, but being alone is being in a business. Sometimes you just feel like you're in this dark place and nobody understands. But you see the light, but are you able to turn the light on? Because you could see it, but the light has to go on. And sometimes we just forget it. We want to throw in a towel. We want to be able to just have the success. But then again, will anybody support us? I ask all of those same questions too. But you'll be surprised at how many people that's not in your family or your friends that will support you and not even in your bloodline. I say that again. You will find more people that's not in your bloodline that will support you because they believe in what you believe and what you see, and therefore they're waiting. They're waiting on you. So again, give yourself the permission to be successful. I remember when I was going into this journey of being an entrepreneur that I had no clue what the heck I was doing, but it makes sense. I no longer want to be able to work for somebody else to be let down or to constantly live check to check and still trying to figure out how I'm going to pay the bills, put food on the table, and still have enough gas money to get back and forth to work. I no longer want to be defined by what my worth is when I truly know I'm worth so much more, but because a job is telling me that this is all they can offer me, I take it and I settle. But we are good for telling our children never to settle, but here I am, a mother, settling. I no longer settle. I took back what was my worth, what I deserve, and continue on the path of being something that I know that's going to be absolutely amazing, and I have nothing. When I say nothing to lose, nothing to lose. If I already was pitching pennies working that job, if I already was exhausted from the day-to-day events, if I already knew that this is what I was going to have to do for the rest of my life until I retire from working a job, then I am settling time and time again. So, are you giving yourself the power of yes? I mean, boldly giving yourself the power of yes, unapologetically the power of yes. I strongly suggest that you do, because you are so worth it. You are so powerful. The power of yes needs to resonate in a way that when you walk into a room, you own in the room. Did you hear what I said? The power of yes needs to resonate within you, that when you walk into that room, you are owning the room. So take back your power. Take back your power. I didn't realize how much I was controlled when I was working a job. Because again, majority are taught to get up, get them a job, or go to school. Times have totally changed. We're getting told what time we need to be at work, how much we're going to make, how much time we get off of that job. We have to work 5 days out of a week. Then we turn around, we have to train somebody else and then take the risk of maybe possibly losing our job. We had no say-so whatsoever. Why? Because somebody invested in that company to hire you, and now they're only going to limit you. So there's a difference between being a write-off and written off. Which one do you choose? Write-off or written off? I've learned so much in this journey of being an entrepreneur that I was written off a long, long time ago. I wanted to know how to write some things off. So I had to make a decision to not quit on myself ever again. Are you willing to make a decision to not quit on yourself? Are you? And so as I move forward to be able to have my entrepreneur journey be successful, I had to do a lot of research. I had a lot of sleepless nights. I had a lot of unanswered questions, but I was willing to be able to learn because I know what it feels like all those years being in corporate America and only had enough time for my children, let alone myself, on the weekend. But then had to cut it short on Sundays. Why? Because I had to prepare myself and my children for the week ahead. I never knew how creative I am. I am so creative. I never knew how creative that I have become working for myself. Because in a job, you are given an assignment to be able to do this next project. But if that project turns around to be accepted and amazing, do you truly get the credit for it? Do you get the recognition that you truly deserve for completing a task that now they are implementing in their own system because it worked? So I want you to be able to put your business hat on and run your business like a business and not as a hobby. Run your business like a business and not as a hobby. So I want to be able to give you some tips to do that. When you start a job, there's HR. There's a process that you have to go through. They have to go through the background check. They have to go through a questionnaire. You have tons of interviews. You have to do some research on the company just to see just in case you get hired for this company so you can know a little bit about this company. And then they say, you know what, we'll make you an offer. I want you to put your business hat on in your business. What business can you see yourself doing that you could be able to wake up every day and not get tired of doing? Now, are you willing to implement a system so you could be able to be HR at all times? Not only HR, but to be the CEO, to be the accountant, to be the receptionist. You have to play all levels. You have to start from ground up to build that brick and mortar. And it may not physically be a building, but a brick and mortar, even if it's at home. Are you willing to do that? Because if you are well on your way. Now I need you to take action. Take action. Every day, you put something into your business to be able to grow and to lay the brick and the mortar of your building that is going to be your business, your empire. And I want you to do it every day, every single day. If you have that job, I tell people to be able to put at least 2 to 3 hours into your business every day. Every day. You'll be amazed at how far you will come in the next 3 to 5 years because you work your business consistently every day. Are you willing to do that? Be honest with yourself. So, in the past, even though I started my business in 2013, can you believe that? Wow. I have accomplished so much in a short amount of time. And one of the things that I have accomplished is having not only a successful home-based business, but I'm a speaker. I'm speaking to people all over the world. I turned around. I am a mindset coach because our minds need to be in order. We have to reprogram our minds so we can be able to get on the level that we see ourselves. If you could be able to truly switch yourself and reprogram yourself on a day-to-day basis of removing all the old stuff out that's not allowing yourself to grow every single day, reading some books, doing some research, anything you possibly could do to be able to replace the old toxin that you put into your mind for years and years and years. Imagine in 21 days, 30 days, 6 months, how much you can transform your mind to think on a whole nother level. Think about it. When you at work, the upper management, they always have the opportunity to be able to attend events, right? Events that they could be able to grow in the business, right? And then they turn around and they distribute tasks to the employees. Have you ever thought about it that way? Upper management will be able to travel the world. They'll be able to attend these events, and they could be able to write all that off because it's a tax write-off. And then they'll turn around and come back to the company and have the employees implement these new things that they have learned while they was able to get the training they need to grow the company. So they need to give it to the employees so they could turn around and do some more research to continue to grow that company. Never thought about it that way, huh? I didn't either. But once I took the time to get that mindset in order, I learned a whole lot. Not only am I, have a home-based business, a speaker, and then turn around, I'm a mindset coach, I'm a best-selling author. I'm a best-selling author, and I never thought that I would be a best-selling author. Really? Wow. But because so many people reach out to me and because I'm no longer afraid to share my story, I wrote 2 books. One of them is called Shifting Your Mindset, and the other one is Breaking a Cycle of Brokenness. Shifting Your Mindset came about because constantly people will reach out to me for me to be able to share with them various things, and they never thought the thinking of the mind is so important before anything else. And that's how Shifting the Mindset was birthed. But Breaking a Cycle was the book that I always thought that I was going to put out. And that's something I held hostage for years. But it kept coming and kept waking me up every morning to be able to get the message out, get this book out. And I did. And now people are reading this book. They are inspired by this book. And it's various things that I experienced. It became a prayer for my children years ago. And just for it being a prayer, it turns into a book to break the cycle of brokenness. I was broken on so many levels, and I didn't even understand. But I was willing to be broken in order for me to be blessed. And that's how Breaking the Cycle of Brokenness was born. So, are you willing to break yourself from fear? Are you willing to break yourself from self-sabotage? Are you willing to break yourself from whatever is holding you back from not moving forward and becoming your best self? Are you willing to do those things? It reverts back to what? The power of yes. Are you truly, truly willing to be able to give yourself the yes factor? The yes of yes, I deserve to move forward. Yes, I deserve to be successful. Yes, I deserve to speak my message, pour into other people, write that book, start that business, whatever that case may be. Are you willing to give yourself the yes factor? I strongly suggest that you do, because somebody is waiting on you. They are waiting on you. And so now I am on platforms of radio and sharing my message and now helping other people to be able to share their message. So you're telling me in this short amount of time that I have accomplished so many things and I'm just beginning. You can't? Really? Who told you that? Who told you that? Well, I'm here to tell you I need you to truly listen to the inner voice within yourself and to move forward and give yourself permission to say yes. To say yes. Because I have to say, if I would have listened to what other people thought, other people said, other people did, then I wouldn't be here to be able to share my message with you. So I had to take back my control. I had to take back my power. I had to take back my worth, and so do you. So do you. So I want you to wake up every single day fighting to win. Fighting to win. Are you willing to wake up every single morning swinging, fighting to win? Let me tell you this. In order for you to get on the track to win, you have to get in the race. In order for you to get on the track to win, you have to get in the race. Okay? Get in the race. Get in the race to win. And do not stop until you get what you came for. Because you are worth running the race. You are worth the power of yes. You are worth to celebrate your success and to go back and help other people win as well. You are worth it. You have to tell yourself. You have to believe in all of yourself, your whole being, that you are worth it. So, how is it that I come from the administrative background to be able to do something totally different than what I was in corporate America for? Because I no longer allow myself to stay locked in only the administrative field. I took what I've learned in the administrative field and used some of those tools in my business. So if you are a doctor, if you have a master's, if you are a nurse, if you are a teacher, if you are a coach, whatever the case may be, do not allow yourself to be limited because you don't know how. Be open enough to be able to learn, because when you're open enough to be able to learn, you can grow. And when you grow, you show up. And that's how you could be able to tell people, I showed up. Because I showed up, my bank account went up. My wisdom went up. Is that making sense? You have to show up. You can't just talk about it. You have to show up and present yourself so people could believe the message behind your message. I hope that makes sense. So I have to learn this new thing with this technology world, and it's interesting. It's interesting. It's at a fast pace. So think about it. On your phone, you can walk around with your phone and basically have a whole business in your phone. The new technology that they have right now, they're constantly changing to keep up. So you can never say you don't have the time to be able to run your business when you have the phone that you can run your business on the go. No more excusitis is allowed. No more. Because you have your business, your success in the palm of your hand. Take a moment, look at the palm of your hand. The palm of your hand. when you hold your phone, it fits nice, snug in the palm of your hand. You don't have to take this big computer like they had in the old days. You don't have to take your laptop. You know what I mean? You don't have to take your tablet. But still, you have it in the palm of your hand. Now open your hands wide. And when you open your hands wide, it's all the lines in your hands are moving in different directions. They're connecting. Are you making the connections? Are you truly making the connections? So everything is right in the palm of your hand. The palm of your hand. So go ahead. The power of yes is in the palm of your hands, and you want to work your business while you out and about or even at home. You make your own schedule. You connect with those people that who's willing to work with you, who's willing to be successful, who's willing to celebrate your success, willing to push you, willing to pray over you. It's in the palm of your hand. All you got to do is dial the numbers. All you have to do is look up something on the internet. All you have to do is just do the work. Do the work. And you will be absolutely amazed at how far you can come. I hope this is making sense. I hope it's resonated with you. I'm hoping that you are ready to run this race to win. I'm hoping that you are willing to be able to say, I carry the power of yes with me every day, 365 days out of the year. I am willing to be able to tell people my story, share my message. I am willing to be able to allow this vision that God already provisioned on my behalf. I am willing, unapologetically, boldly, willing to stand up, willing to move forward, willing to own the room, and willing to not stop and put myself on the back burner. Never again. If this is you, today is a new day. Today is a new day for you to be able to move forward and elevate yourself like never before. You're going to lose some dead weight. You're going to lose some people that no longer that's holding you back. You will be able to be on a whole nother platform because you removed fear. You removed self-sabotage. You removed every blockage that was in your being of you not being successful in whatever that may be. But you deserve to live the best life possible. And never allow anybody to speak negativity into your ear. Did you hear what I said? Do not allow anybody to speak negativity into your ear. Remove it. If you know that person is calling who's usually called just to keep up drama, you can't answer. You can't answer. It's a time and a place for everything. And when you're on a mission, you don't need anything blocking your way. But I do have to let you know and warn you, it will not be easy. It will not be easy. You're going to experience so many roadblocks, so many storms along your journey of elevation. But just know that's part of the process. But would you rather get 3 to 5 years, or would you rather get 40 to 50 years? Think about it. Which one do you prefer? Which one do you prefer? I prefer the 3 to 5 years. So, I truly look forward to celebrating your success, to seeing how much you have grown seeing how much you are willing to just have the power of yes on your chest versus the power of fear. Did you hear what I said? I am ready to see you carry the power of yes on your chest versus the power of fear. Yes, you are a winner. You are successful. You are being elevated. You're going to win. Why? Because you believe in yourself and you are willing to take action. So now you could be able to show the next generation that it's possible. Your past does not determine your success. Just because you delayed, no longer will you be denied. You was never denied. Never denied. It may seem that way, but truly you was never denied. The time is now. It's never too late. But today is a new day to get it right. So, I hope my message was able to help you, encourage you, empower you, strengthen you, and push you. Push you to your next level of success, whatever that may be. Whatever that may be. Because everybody's definition of success is totally different. So, feel free to be able to connect with me all on social media at InspiredByVanessa. My website is www.inspiredbyvanessa.com. I can be found on social media at InspiredByVanessa, on Instagram, on Facebook, and also by email, inspiredbyvanessa@gmail.com. And on Twitter, Periscope, it is InspiredVanessa. And so with that being said, it's time to break so many cycles. So many cycles that was passed down from generation to generation. We want to break those chains of whatever allowed us to be broken. Whatever it was that allowed you to be broken, it is time to break those chains. I want you to be able to say, you know what, I'm broken, but I no longer will allow myself to stay broken. I am willing and open to be blessed. To be blessed on so many levels. And so this is how I empower other people to be able to build their business, grow their business. But not only have that, but I want you to have a successful business. And that's key, to have a successful business, because somebody is waiting on you. Somebody needs to hear from you. Somebody needs your business, your service, whatever that may be. Somebody is watching. And sometimes you just never know who's watching. You never know who's watching. I've been reached out by various people that I never knew was following me, and just to let me know how much I encourage them, inspire them to be able to move forward in whatever else they need to do. Never, ever thought that. Never. But because I no longer self-sabotage myself and I walk around with the power of yes, this is how I am here. So feel free to connect with me. Feel free to reach out to me if you need any type of questions, assistance, whatever the case may be. But remember, you are worth the power of yes. So, I look forward like there's no tomorrow of celebrating your wins. Even if they're small wins, you celebrate them. And now, go and take it higher. Go take it higher. Constantly keep challenging yourself. And always remember, you want to be uncomfortable. You will be uncomfortable. There's going to be times where uncomfortable stays there for a little bit longer. But uncomfortable is something that stretches you versus being comfortable will leave you limited. Remember, the sky is the limit, but you are limitless. Allow yourself to be uncomfortable. Allow yourself, you to be uncomfortable, because that means you are willing to grow in ways you never knew that is possible, because you are possible. So again, my name is Vanessa Canteberry. I am the founder of Inspired by Vanessa. I can be reached on social media at InspiredByVanessa.com. The email is InspiredByVanessa@gmail.com. I am on Facebook, Inspired by Vanessa. I am on Twitter and Periscope, Inspire Vanessa. I look forward to connecting with you, and feel free to be free. Be creative, have fun with it, and win. Until the next time, thank you again, Ella, for this opportunity to be able to pour into others and know the power of yes starts from within.